I was doing the laundry and singing a song by Bobby Goldsboro, watching Scotty grow. You ever heard it? It says me and God are watching Scotty grow. That obviously shows a misunderstanding of the meaning of word God and faith. Okay. Well, there's a lot of discussions of it, you know, debates among people that call themselves theologians and scientists that debate theologians. You and God are watching Scotty grow. Well, is God also watching the 12-year-old in a brothel in Juarez get raped? Me and God are watching me pay $50 to rape the $12 migrating hoe. Yeah, that sucks. It's gross. Yeah, who would say that? It happens, asshole. Okay, so where's your all-merciful and all-compassionate God? All right? In the name of God, the all-merciful and all-compassionate, where is God? Okay. When me and the asshole at the DA detention center pay $50 because he told me about it, to watch the little 12-year-old get raped in Juarez. And he couldn't stand Deputy Lara and the rest of his guys because they made it hard for him to go down there and do that. Okay. Because they didn't like him. Because he goes to Juarez to pay $50 to fuck 12 and 13-year-old girls. But you don't have anything to lock him up on. So you just have to sit here and harass him and make it hard for him to get the money to go get drugs and to go down and fuck little girls in Juarez. They're doing their job, right? My job is this. My job is to explain the natural laws, like Blaise Pascal said, that are given to us by an infinite, omniscient essence that sustains our existence so we can have holy covenants to be fruitful and multiply and then praise God and love one another. This is my job. Okay? And I do my job better than any of you fucking assholes have ever thought about doing a job in your whole fucking life. Thank you, Earl. Okay, sorry. Hi. And so I'm very pissed, you know, because I do my job, okay, better than any of you professional assholes have ever done anything in your fucking existence. Better than any theologian that ever theologized about anything. Better than any theoretical physicist ever theoretically physicized. Better than any neuroscientist ever neurosized. Okay, I do my job. Okay, better than any of you fucking assholes who don't give a shit about the 12-year-old being raped in Juarez because you got a job to do for a paycheck and you got to solve problems with science. Okay, do you understand how much I hate your wretched flesh and how you trap the soul in your wretched flesh and you're such a disgusting fucking turd bag? Let's go check the mail. Early bird cranky. Ralphie get angry, Ralphie get mad. Amy used to say that. Ralphie get angry, Ralphie get mad. Give me the biggest lecture I ever had. And she'd always tell the kids, you'd rather get in trouble by mom, because if you get in trouble by dad, he's going to lecture you. And you have to listen to it. Right? And he's going to do the old Granny Kramer Hebrew Jewish guilt trip and make you feel real guilty, right? Feel real bad about what you did. Oh, Mary Poop, you stole that fountain pen, right? I might be a little bit better at the old Abrahamic guilt trip than my grandmother Kramer. I'm pretty sure I am. Because I got a lot of pragmatism. Sure, you'd be right in thinking the sun does rise and set on your ass, but it sets on everyone else's as well. Don't give me shit on a plate and call it steak. Okay? So I got a little bit of this, little bit of that. The charmingness of Grandpa Frank, the pragmatism of Grandpa Philip, the hopeful couth of Grandma Mildred, and the desire to be loved by someone like Jesus of Grandma Mary. You know, I got them all. I'm a schizophrenic. I'm a schizophrenic, according to assholes that haven't worked good a day in their fucking pathetic lives. Theorize this, theologians, and let your scientists prove it. Prove it, Parsons, prove it. Yeah, I don't have to prove it to you. I just have to equate it with your technology, your artificial intelligence. Okay? All I have to do is sit there and say, Would I turn on the gas in the stove if my buddy Rocky was hiding in there? You might, Rabbit, you might. Would I put this lighted match in there if my buddy Rocky was in there? Okay, Rabbit, you've convinced me. And then he shows up for real. Okay, Clancy, get the men and surround the house. And then Rocky goes and turns himself in. And so does Muggsy. Because that rascally rabbit. I might be Updike. I'm just joking. I've never read Updike. I'm not going to. Isaac has read a lot of pompous, prestigious theologians. He's read all those. I didn't even read Casco all the way through. I adored him. But I didn't need to read much. So I read what I needed to see. I said, okay, I get you. Talking to him. Love you too, Blaze. Love you too. Right? It might have been just as easy for Isaac in school. No, I don't think so. Why? Because he read like Bunyan and what's the other guy's name? Dante and shit like that. So he read all the stuff from all the theologians, all the Gessigans. You know, and you guess I'm turning left, guess I'm turning right. I just hit you. You got any insurance? I guess not. Right? So yeah, he read all the theological, impressed the debaters, Gessigans. And I don't read Gessigans. And when I connect to people that aren't Gessigans, I'm like, Judo and DT, you don't have to read DT Suzuki. Don't believe anything I ever left or wrote about myself. Talk to me. And Jesus, same thing. I want you to live the Gospels. I don't want you to read them. Okay, and who else? Hey, how's it going? And who's the other? There's lots of other people that told me stuff like that. You know, no, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. You don't read, just Pascal, didn't have to read him. Knew him, but that psychologist from University of Chicago. You're the smartest person I've ever met in my life. And the people at the thing were knowing he just cracked Plato. He just cracked Aristotle. He just read a few pages. Same with Marcus Aurelius, Lucretius. Okay, he only read a little bit. Socrates, and I didn't read Socrates. I read Plato's perception of Socrates. But yeah. So when I just read a little bit, and then boom, I was there, and I could sit and explain to you, you know, like Professor Coffeen at Phoenix College. Well, Sam Jackson was a skinny kid, and the way he's told historical evidence that he had studied is if you actually, he looked like Mark Twain and talked like Mark Twain. And Professor Coffeen made you think, I believe this guy. I think he went to school with Andrew Jackson. He knows Abraham Lincoln. They were in gym class together. That's how he was. He was an exquisite historian. I loved him, you know. Other one that was good, Professor Loverain, Professor Barnes with Ben Johnson and Pascal, and you know, I set you up. And people that try to seek a more truthful way of living and try to adore the people that set out to do so. Professor Loverain, Sir Juana, okay, Hilario Garcia. Okay, you're talking about people that saw complete hypocrisy and bullshit and called people on it, even though they were threatened with death. Okay, Sir Juana, she was this heresy, and you're just lucky you're a hysterical woman, or I have you killed. You know, and Hilario Garcia, how dare you say that my mother is the weaker sex? She bore me on her breast when my brother came, left his seat, and then left her to take care of the children all by herself. How can he be stronger than my mother? She's not the fairer sex, she's the stronger sex. And I'm not going to be weak and throw all the things needed for strength in this world on my mother's breast while she's working in the fields to feed me. Okay? I'm going to be a man. And who do you think who do you think taught Hilario Garcia that? Like Gabe Iglesias' mom. What does my dad look like? He looks like the picture on the Tabasco sauce. He looked like that. Right? So you have a bunch of bitches selling hoe cakes at Winky Dinky Dog. And you think they can teach you how to be a man? They're teaching you how to be the mariachi on the Tabasco sauce. Andale. Orale. Lord's Prayer. Hasta aquí hoy, pendejo. Okay? ¿Tú entiendes? You better. Because Earl don't play. He's the eternal spirit of a faithful father. And he proves it beyond any reasonable doubt. And anybody that doubts him, doesn't believe in Jesus, has no faith in God. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. Help you, I will. Okay. You labyrinth-ass motherfuckers. You're a bunch of Jim Henson's imagination puppet show for lots of money. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to light the lights. It's time to watch the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Well, people don't get it. I was told not to until they took me to Cochise County, Arizona in 2006. Then when I started talking to my neighbors that were ex-military members intelligently, and look at the water. They just advanced the pump. Isn't that cool? Don't you love water? I love water, man. My dad, when Patrick, they'd work on the pump, and Patrick would get up early and go, come on, Dad, we gotta go work with Grandpa on the well. Because they're both Pisces. And Dad would get up, and I get so excited about bringing life to this desert and bearing fruits and trees that provide oxygen and stuff, that provide pleasure for people's lives. Put chocolate chip on, pecans on chocolate chip cookies and stuff. Dad just loves it. And Tina makes really cool stuff with pecans. So Patrick used to get all excited about Grandpa's orchard. We'd be waking up at like 6 in the morning to go work on it. And Patrick's all excited, Grandpa's all excited. I'm like, I'm fucking on vacation here. I went on vacation to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and work on a well. Every time we'd go on vacation, Dad would call me up. Granny's gonna go up on her roof. It's air conditioner season. Oh, so I'd have to go fly to El Paso to do the maintenance and hook up the air conditioner, so she wouldn't go up and do it herself. And then every time Patrick would be like, Dad, what? Can you drive? Because Grandma's scary. She was the scariest driver on the planet. She's a little old lady from El Paso City. She was scary. Go, Granny, go. They took her license away because she was dangerous. She really was. But she was a character. Now, when Joel's biological father was harassing Dad, Grandma went and told him it's me who's speeding in that car, not my son. And he didn't know that the guy was a cop having an affair with a high school girl, and then had the high school sweetheart get married to her, take responsibility of the baby because he couldn't do it or he'd lose his job. Sounds familiar? Yeah, so how Bill Clinton of you. Love you guys, all right? Peace.